any percent. Going live. Hello and welcome, citizens of the Gamers Kingdom, to Metroid Zero Mission Easy any percent speed run. I'm going to be doing this on the MGVA emulator. I already have 2 concurrent viewers. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some Metroid, and we are going to be wrecking the game, tearing it apart and playing it as fast as physically possible. So, any comments, like things, like, let's see, I don't know quite how comments work, but. Okay, before I click space to officially begin the game, and wait, never mind, I already do, but, okay, so, guys, I'm sorry if I can't see the chat and respond to you. I might not be able to just because of that sort of thing. But anyway, we're already in the game and we're already playing. Unlike last time, we're not going to have any form of technical difficulties. We're just going to get right into the stream and play the game. We have the morph ball already. We're already into this. We're just going to... This real quick trick is called an arm pump. It essentially lets you move slightly faster by pumping your arm over and over again. Right in that room, there's actually an energy tank we'll be grabbing. Once we have bombs, we'll bomb jump, which is a little sequence-breaking trick you can use in order to get power-ups early and such. If I ever go silent, that'll just be because I am playing really hard at the time and such. So, yeah. You remember our first save room, but we ain't gonna be using that because, I mean, no good speedrunner dies in his run ever. Plus, Metroid technically isn't its category rules. The category rules for any percent easy, or that it has to be single segments, no reloading saves, meaning I can't die. Anyway, so saving is pretty much useless. This is not going to be a submitted run. I'm not quite there yet, but anyway. For now, I'm testing out the idea of doing this on YouTube. We can actually skip the long beam if we wanted to by going into there, right there. But I'm not going to, but the long beam is useful due to letting me shoot farther. And that in general actually lets me grab several missile tanks and etc, etc. Okay, here we have the first power up on our route, minus the morph ball, which is the long beam. And it allows me in order to shoot my beam longer, so I'm not spammy shooter essentially. And here we can recharge our energy, but fly and flip do that. That's the slowest down. What a minute. So, yeah, we're going to be tearing this game apart and making sure it's 100% as fast as physically possible. And being as fast as possible, we're going to be doing things like getting super missiles without fighting a Mago. There are things like that. If you know the game, you'll be excited to see how much we kind of break it in our quest to beat it quickly. On this episode of speedrunning Metroid. Fun fact, you can beat that mini-boss super easily by just spamming your beam. Would have known. I don't even count this mini-boss anymore. He used to kill me all the time in my first 2 playthroughs of the game. But now I know you can just crouch him and spam it and the button. Also, the reason you're hearing buttons being spammed, that is actually because I'm playing on a keyboard on the emulator because no controller works seemingly and will always result in L not working. Meaning I can't aim, meaning I can't play the game. As you can see, I'm doing that arm pump trick still in order to move a little bit faster. What we are going to do is, now that we have a long beam, getting into here, or just still getting into here faster by doing this. And as you can see, yeah, you actually could skip a long beam by doing exactly this. And I think I intentionally put that in there. But anyway, what we're about to go and do is grab missiles. That room is a map room, which is pretty useful since I already have the map memorized. But then what it do is it give us maps. Or it would fill up our map. And this is the room where we fight the very first mini-boss and get missiles. So see, there we have missiles. as you can see on the top right corner, we have 5 missiles. We'll get many more missiles throughout our run by grabbing missile tanks just like the one we just grabbed. Okay, so here's the first mini boss right here, and we're gonna shoot him with a missile to begin with. He only takes 3 missiles to kill, being really weak because of it. However, we can't miss a single shot or else we lose. But I didn't miss a single shot, as you can see, because I'm super special awesome. And he will give us our next power up, the charge beam, which lets us do this super special awesome trick. A super special awesome trick called the Udo screw attack, which lets us essentially highlight Samus with energy, and now when she flips, it'll blow up enemies. Like that. Boom. And that is with this functions like a power-up we get later in the game called the screw attack, and that's why it's called the pseudo screw attack. It doesn't kill everything like the screw attack does, and it does take time to charge up on like the screw attack. And these things are kind of annoying because we can't kill them until we get bombs, but bombs are the next power we're getting anyway, so it won't take too long. Okay, and we're about to get another missile tank actually. But if you, little on secret, but if you jump right here, there's actually a missile tank behind this very area. You can grab by blowing up the thing. And guys, I just want to thank you for watching for over 3 minutes of the stream. We're 6 minutes and 16 seconds into beating this game overly fast. On easy, with only whatever amount of power-ups I need to beat the game. Being like, I'll grab missile tanks if they're pretty much like easy to grab and will help me beat the game. But any amount of power-ups that are non-essential will just be slowing me down. We're not going to. Then you just beating the game as fast as possible with no other restraints. Let's see, here we have missile tank number 2. And here we have our first energy tank, which will give us an extra whole dot of an extra 99 health. I'm going to use much more use of the emulator since the last time, and we're not going to have a bunch of technical difficulties, and we won't die, and seeing as we won't die again, now that we're going to use the controls, we will actually have an accurate timer of how far I am into the run, being right now 7 minutes 20 seconds going to grab bombs. And right here is the room with the bombs. It's, I believe, the top door in this room. Right there, we will use our bombs in order to do something. But right beforehand, we can actually go and grab another missile tank right now. So once we grab our bombs in the bomb room, as you can see, those are actually bomb blocks, and they will lead us into the next missile tank. Boom, boom. And here we'll show off how we can jump with bombs as a morph. We can actually jump with a morph ball by using bombs. Even long before we get the morph ball jump, power up. So see, we have to blow up all these things. We can tell that they are now actually weak to bombs, and that's why we couldn't kill them before. So we needed bombs to beat them. So now we have bombs, and are about let's see, still under 10 minutes into the game. I like to generally beat Kraid in under half an hour. I feel like that generally signifies that I'm going for a good run. If I beat Kraid in under half an hour, which is about as far as we got in our last run. Remember, before my PC crashed, so it doesn't happen again this time. So now we have an accurate timer. You can essentially see the mostly accurate timer on the YouTube window, i.e. being how long the stream currently is. Sorry, this is getting bad. Okay, good. I made that jump finally. I don't know why it took me so long to land it. I'm about to refill my energy because I did lose my whole first tank. But I think I'll be fine in the end. To just go. No, North Air is a place where I die quite a bit, and I can't die or else the run is null and void. So here. We're going to keep on moving. Arm pumping, of course, to move faster. And here we are about to go to Norfair. Where I am, okay, so let's see it. Norfair is actually behind the area we grabbed our first missile tank. We have to come back here now that we have bombs, and as you can see, there are a bunch of bomb blocks right there. And once we blow up that pillar, we can actually go back into the next area of the game, being Norfair. Norfair in just over 10 minutes is not bad, in my opinion. The actually thing is, my first playthrough, it'll be an hour to figure out how to get here, so. Yeah. So, see, now we need to go right into this area, because we can actually grab a few more missile tanks, etc., etc. No, I'm not going to refill my energy there. It's super slow and compared to the actual recharge station. And I missed a jump. And I'm kind of low on health. I'm going to admit it, and I might have to skip a missile tank because of it. That's somewhat easily gettable, but I sometimes die getting. This is about to restart the run and a timer being inaccurate, and that suck. But anyway, so let's see. Here we actually have an elevator to the next area, being criteria, but we won't be in here for very long. This is more of a place to grab a single power-up than an actual next area. Well, Norfair is an actual next area. So you just need to blow up a few blocks. Those are bombs right here in order to blow up the rest of the blocks. And then bomb one more time. And then boom, right in here. We're gonna kill this fish, grab a few missiles, and right there's another missile tank. And don't worry, we're about to get to a place where we can recharge our stuff. So let's see, the only annoying part of this is that we're going to have to wait for that block to regenerate to get out of this water, but afterwards we'll be able to do it. And we're about to get to another place where we can recharge our stuff. And we're about to be able to recharge our stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter that I am kind of low in health. So I know we could get in through there. It's actually faster to get in through this hole. So you have bombs through less blocks. So here we have unknown item number 1. Throughout the game we'll be collecting, I believe it is 3 unknown items. That will be granting us that will be at the very end of the game unlocked to reveal our strongest power-ups. But anyway, so right now we're about 12 minutes in, get the unknown, and we just grabbed the unknown item number 1. Let's see, our missile capacity has been increased. We got another missile tank right there. Man, we lost a viewer. That kind of sucks, but I mean, who cares? I'm just going to keep on playing the game really fast. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. We are speedrunning the Extra Zero mission. We just grabbed unknown item number 1 and are now going to use it in order to escape criteria, go back to Norfair and grab the ice beam. So let's see, here we can grab real quick the power grip. And as you can see right there, the power grip, and we'll actually leave this area, as the power grip allows me to grab onto walls. Eventually, like that. Here, if I can pull it off, you can actually save time by doing this. If I couldn't pull it off, then I have to do it the normal way. Being like this pillar, climb up, then jumping on all the blocks. Or else we could have saved time and by wall jumping up. But anyways, let's see, we can break that block, jump over here, break these blocks, jump right here, boom, and then boom, we're actually about to go to to Samus's ship. Yeah, right here is Samus's ship. We will, I guess, refill my missiles on energy and save real quick. There's literally no reason not to. And this area will actually feed back into the beginning of criteria, meaning we can head back to Norfair. And here we will use that unknown item number 1 in order to break this block and go back to Norfair. As I said, grab the ice beam, then we'll go and fight the first major boss of the game, Kraid. Actually, no, I missed a missile back in that room. I run. If I jump right here, I can grab a missile behind this whole pathway. But on our way to Kraid, we'll actually get another health upgrade, which is pretty good. In Kraid, we'll grab 2 more health upgrades on top of that one. So we'll have quite a bit of health leaving Kraid. Kraid is not just the boss, but also the air. And by the way, when I say Kraid, I'm either referring to the boss or his lair, which is the next area of the game. And Norfair we'll be coming back to. It's kind of like a secondary hub in all things. We come back here so many times. We come back here after we beat Kraid, and we come back here once we have the Varia suit. So yeah, that's why it's like not really like we're exploring all of Norfair right now. We don't really explore all of Norfair until we have the Varia suit. How it slowly opens up, kind of like Brainstorm, actually. Okay, so let's see. Here we can grab another missile tank, and now we're at 40 missiles, which is actually the amount I'd like to have in order to fight Kraid. Well, so here you can see, you can just jump a bunch, make these little jumps. And right now, we're just about at 16 minutes and 29 seconds into the game. There's not a perfectly accurate timer on my end, but on your guys' end, it is a perfect timer. Which is why it's good. It's not exactly perfect on my end, but on your guys' end, it is perfect. Because on my end, there is a slight delay, but on your end, there isn't. What you're seeing me play is the exact time match of the time you're seeing. But anyway, moving on. Here we have the Ice Beam, our next major power-up. And this allows us to shoot ice, which lets us freeze enemies, and deal more damage on top of that. It's a pretty neat power-up. And as you can see, once we freeze an enemy, we can actually climb on top of a platform. Sorry, that's my phone going off. Okay, dang it, I messed up. Ugh. Sorry. Some of these jumps are kind of weird in this game, in my opinion. Anyway, I made it out. Well, I do not like that part of the game. Actually, I do not like this exact part where you're leaving with. And that's why I didn't refill where I got, this is why I did not refill my energy missiles, where I got the Ice Beam, because there was going to be a mandatory refill in just a second, and it would have been a waste of time. On our way to Kraid, as I said, we'll actually grab our second energy tank. But yeah, it's telling us to go to Kraid and fight the first main boss now, which I will definitely do. Okay, there we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. We cannot go through that room and that room will lead to a missile tank, but I'm not going to get it. This is like, this is a little bit off the beaten path. I don't need it, and overall, you can't get it until you have the next thing. So we're about to go over our next missile tank, actually. Being 45 missiles. We get to 45 total missiles. And your Ice Beam strikes these enemies a little bit faster. That's because it is a stronger beam. I believe it does double the damage. But sometimes I already noticed because of the freezing effect, meaning I sometimes have to do more attacks to kill enemies. Actually. Or it's like one day that's my normal power beam. Anyway, we can also leave Norfair now that we have the Ice Beam. Which is the main reason we need it. So boom, now we're leaving Norfair and we're going to go and fight Kraid. And Kraid is actually back in one of the forest rooms of the game. So it's going to be a little bit of backtracking to go and fight him. Not too much though. This game's always mostly interconnected. He's like mostly really small actually, so it's not that bad whenever you go to backtrack. Now, I'm just going to show you this. That is a speed booster block. Remember it, because it's going to be very important later on the run. After we beat Kraid, actually. No, after we beat Kraid, then go back to Norfair and grab one more power-up. That's when that block will come into play. And it's about 20 minutes into the run right now. I'm gonna say about, but anyway, like I said, about 20 minutes. Anyway, keep on going. Here we have this Chozo statue. If you remember, it's the what told us where to go and get the long beam. And as you can see right there, as I said, there is an energy tank. And boom, we got that bomb jump. First try. I never am able to do that, and I am very impressed with myself that I was. And that will cut a bunch of time off my run. A bunch of time off this one. I'm going for in this run sometime under an hour and a half. That equates to about, like, I think my best time is around an hour and 25 minutes to clear the entire game. So I want to beat that. I'm not going for like a world record or anything, just the world record for this category is like 45 minutes. Like, that is such a massive jump. I'm just hoping to beat like an hour and 25, which is my personal best. Okay, there we go. So let's see. And then I'm shooting up with my Shine Spark. That thing lets me essentially Shine Spark as a morph ball, even though I don't even have the speed booster yet. Much less the ability to Shine Spark as a morph ball, which is even more advanced. I missed a jump there. This time I got the jump. Okay, so now we're going into here, and we can actually save a little bit of time here by just bombing on the way down here. So we'll break a block that we can then go through when we fall back down to this thing. Boom. And we're about to actually find another boss, but first we're gonna activate the power generator right here. And energy tank. So yeah, boom. We're going and fighting the next mini-boss right now. Sorry, accidentally fell into the acid. As you can see, the next mini-boss takes far more than 3 missiles. I realize we got so many missiles so quickly. I mean, how fast do we go from 3 to 50? I mean, we went from 5 to 50, that's a times 10 change in like 5 seconds. Boom, we beat that boss real quick. And if we bomb the floor right here, we'll actually reveal another missile deck. We have a total of, I believe, 60. Perhaps maybe 55. I don't know. I could check, but that'll just waste time. Pretty much as long as I follow the route, I will have enough stuff. As long as I continue following my route, I will have enough missiles in the end to beat Mother Brain and to beat Mother Brain, who is the real final boss of the game. There is one more boss after Mother Brain, but it's a jag, honestly. Mecha Ridley, it'd be an embarrassment to lose to Mecha Ridley on an actual speedrun. I've lost to him on segmented practice runs before, but that's it. And that's only because, like, oh, I forgot there was an energy recharge right next to him, and didn't go into full super missiles. Here, as you can see, we can actually grab another super missile all the way down there. I mean, not super missile, just missile. We don't even have we don't even have one super missile yet. Much less get extra tanks of it. Anyway. So here, we will keep on going, and we'll bomb, and we'll shoot for these walls, and we'll kill these enemies, and we'll shoot these enemies for our missiles, and kill them. Okay, and we're about to... So, it's actually not that room, but this room that houses Kraid. And remember that room to the right. There's a reason we didn't open it yet. Because it actually needs the... But in order to do anything in there, we have to get the power up we get from being Kraid. And we have to spam B here in order to shoot for this block so we can keep on going. And that looks highly suspicious. And yes, this is actually fake acid. This is not real acid. It just shoots us right down to where we need to go. Instead of damaging us. How nice. And here we're actually going to bomb this. Bomb this. And go and grab our next power-up, being unknown item number 2. There we have unknown item number 2. And here we'll be fill on missiles right before the boss. $60 total missiles, so that's pretty good to fight Kraid with, in my opinion. As I said, I only generally need 40 to beat him. Let's see, we made it to here. I don't need the save room. I'm not gonna die against Kraid. I'm super special awesome. And we want to shoot while falling down in order to get to here. And this actually leads right to Kraid's room. So here's this eyeball door, but we're just gonna shoot 2 missiles at it and it's gonna die. A fur in order to actually open up the door. And then we're in Kraid now. The first main boss of the game. The game has 4 main bosses: Mother Brain, Ridley, and Kraid. This is Kraid, the first main boss. And probably the second strongest. Even then, he's not that strong. Only one of the bosses is really hard at all. Kraid can be a little bit hard if you fall down, but I'm not going to, so it'll be fine. Even then, as long as you prepare properly, Kraid's pretty easy. Everyone see the bosses get kind of more like dimmed in color. The more missiles we shoot at them. Did you how Kraid works? You need to open up you need to shoot him in the eye in order to open up his mouth, and you need to shoot missiles at him. You need to shoot missiles in his mouth. And there we go, we beat Kraid. The first main boss of the game. Not really much harder than any of the mini bosses. And as you can see, back in that very first room, and back in one of those earlier rooms, you can see that Kraid's headlight's on fire. This other head is Ridley. He's actually the main villain of the series and Samus's arch nemesis. I mean, like, literally, no, he murdered her family. Never mind, I'm not going to go into Samus's backstory, but it's pretty dark, actually. Let's see, here we have the speed booster, the most epicest power-up ever. And we're going to be using this again. And yes, we did beat Kraid in under 30 minutes, so I am very happy. I know we beat Kraid in under 30 minutes, but it's like exactly 30 minutes. Under 30 minutes we beat Kraid. So boom, shakalaka, and here you can see the epicness that is the speed booster, and I messed that up. Pretty badly. I forgot to shoot. Let's see, you're in a reveal of our speed boost. And I believe they actually, just in case this exact situation happened, did put a nice place where you could use a bomb in order to get out. This dumb situation, and I put myself in. It almost looked like a soft lock. But no, this game is smart enough to never ever soft lock you. And I accidentally did something here called a Shine Spark, but I won't need one for until literally the next room. This is when I'll first need a Shine Spark. But anyway. But boom. And here you can see that Shine Spark thing I was talking about. And I messed it up. I can't get out of here much quicker by doing a Shine Spark, but I can also get out of here pretty quickly by doing wall jumps. Or, I mean, I could just do this, but this is the slow and intended way. And who likes the slow and intended way in a speed run? Nobody. Not the speedrunner, not the viewer. Sorry. if you do a wall jump wrong, it won't actually give you height. It'll just give you, like, distance off the wall. And screw it, I'm messing up at this point. So what I'm going to do is this. Right now I'm messing up really badly. I should have just... If I do my Shine Spark at a later place, I'm going to shoot through these blocks straight to the top. That's going to be my fastest bet, is to just make sure to line up better this time. So then I'm going to have to rebuild up Shine Spark just so I can... I'm going to have to rebuild up speed just so I can do that. I messed that up pretty badly. This breakout scene I kind of messed up sometimes. But anyway, as you can see, we're in speed again. It's like this immediate block right here. Boom! And you can see, we can just Shine Spark straight to the top. It's really cool. The Shine Spark is essentially an infinite jump based on the incredible momentum I get from this. And this room is exactly where we filled our missiles. We're gonna get chased by an army of enemies 10,000 strong. And here we use like 9 item 2 in order to flood right back in to the main room. We will wall jump out awesomely. And boom! Use a missile right there. We're gonna build up speed and kaboom! Energy tank number 4. We're going to activate the zip line in order to get back out. Kaboom! And kaboom shakalaka. Let's see. So now we can go out of here, leave Kraid, and we'll actually see a little cutscene. That'll give me a little bit of a breather. Man. Kind of hot in here. I'm gonna boot up my fan. It'll be a little bit of annoying noise, guys. But during this, I'm gonna boot up my fan. It's getting kind of hot in my room. Not plug in. My fan isn't plugged in. Oh, I can't play. Sorry. Never mind. I can't plug in my fan. Well, see, that fell apart, but that just leads us to a hint. And we don't need hints, because we know exactly where to go. Warfare. I don't know why you need to go to Warfare, but I do. I know that everybody needs to go to Warfare immediately right now. Like, even the viewers have to physically walk into the game and go to Warfare in order to help me. This is the part where I die a lot. I mean, a lot. Plenty of runs have ended here. Right now, I'm gonna wait for this zoomer to quote-unquote zoom a pie. It doesn't really zoom, he more like slowly floats. Not really zoom. It's not really a zoom. I think zoom is fast. Anyway. So see, now we have our super awesome speed booster. We can move faster and stuff. And moving faster is good, I guess. But anyway. Here we have this annoying vertical shaft, which you have to do a bunch of jumps in. The jumps are a little bit easier now that we get the power grip. It's not that much easier. Let's see, here we go through here in order to go for this door and go to the second vertical shaft. Go down, as you know, we do know how to get north here. I've done it multiple times before in the run. See right there, we have just barely enough room to build a speed boost. That's going to be highly important as we walk out of warfare. I'm going to go into here and get ready to show you guys how you can use your Shine Sparking Awesomeness in order to make this annoying vertical shaft, this annoying chain of jumps, non-existent! Fire! Don't tell me that wasn't awesome. Don't tell me that wasn't awesome. And kaboom shakalaka, we can break these blocks too. Oh, we can't jump that high. I wonder what our next power up is. It's a high jump. That's what it's called. It's a high jump. It lets us jump higher and jump as a morph ball. And jumping as a morph ball means we can do something else as a morph ball. Being shine sparking, which is what we really needed in order to grab super missiles and progress. Well, that's not supposed to let us progress, but we're not supposed to be able to do that. But it's a little bit of a sequence break to get super missiles early. As you can see, now we can jump just high enough in order to get there. And here we can grab another missile tank. We're going to shoot right into here. And see what leads to a brick wall. We will be able to break through that brick wall later. I don't care about this dumb notification, YouTube. Use one of these awesomest things. Let's just shoot right back up to here. And we can actually do this same thing in order to get out, essentially. In order to get out of Norfair quickly. So not going through Norfair is not as much of a struggle, but we can just use our speed booster in order to break through that annoying area. That's the entrance to it. So here we have Brainstar. About 40 minutes into the run. Oh, I forgot. There's actually something we have to do. I almost forgot about the super missile skip. Not super missile skip, but getting super missiles early. It's highly important. Kaboom! As you can see, we have just enough time to build a shine spark and then... What? What? That should have been a shine spark. That should have been a shine spark, but okay. I messed it up pretty badly. I messed up. Once again, I messed up. Okay then, just don't lose focus. Boom! As you can see, we can break right through this block. Store. Boom! Did it! And boom, Juggalocka here, we can grab super missiles early. And they can open up green hatches. You see only one green hatch in the map, and that was blocking us into the ice beam area. I think we can actually get back through here quicker by bombing this. And we can actually grab this missile tank now. And then there we go. So now we can go forward. This is just about where my last run ended because my PC crashed. Hopefully the same thing does not happen again. So I think for now I'm going to have like Metroid Mondays or something and do a Metroid speedrun every Monday. Throughout the summer at least. Or maybe I'll finally finish that Metroid Prime speedrun. I don't know. Not Metroid Prime speedrun, just Metroid Prime Let's Play. But anyway. Here we're about to go and grab Samus's next power-up, the Varia suit. Which will make her look, which will change her look. Which will actually make her look different for the first time. In this entire run. And that's actually a super missile block, as you can see. And right here, we can actually blast through this wall. And kaboom! Kaboom, shakalaka. And there we go. This area right here. What do you even mean? Anyway, we have to wait for these dumb bugs in order to eat these dumb balls in order to progress. Then we're gonna blow up said dumb bugs. Okay. Bomb it. This is like nearly exactly where my PC crashed last time. Ending the last run in a weird infinite loop of it streaming over and over again. The same last few parts with a horrible glitch. But anyway, Varia suit. As you can see, Samus has gotten powered up. She prevents damage from acid and heat, which doesn't explode the rest of Norfair, along with this dumb acid beating all around the map, not killing us anymore. But we're actually going to refill on our missiles, energy, and etc. because we're about to go and fight the second main boss, Ridley. Opening up that door near the beginning of the game, that'll let us finally go and fight Other Brain, the mostly actual hardest part of the game. Now there is one part of the game where I'm still worried I'm going to die, being the stealth section that's about to come up. So I'm going to save there, even though it would mean do an unofficial run technically if I die. Just adding it to my time if I do die. Here we go, our next energy tank. Hopefully I won't die in that dumb stealth section though. Hopefully not. The end of the game though is pretty hard. You have to beat the two main bosses in Battle Brother Brain. They added an epilogue in this version that wasn't in the original Metroid, which is a game with a remake of, you didn't know. And it is hard as nails, and I'm probably going to die. I was going to be honest. I'm really good at the game, but I'm still probably going to die. And I'm going to actually, for the first time in the run, save. Outside of me just using my ship to heal up and saving by proxy, but it's also a save for me. So and right here we have another missile type bringing us to 75 missiles. So what you want me to do here is go and grab these dumb things, shoot these blocks in order to get them rid of the, shoot these blocks, take them into the acid, have them melt through this block. Go into here. And then we have a treasure statue, which we're not going to activate, but this is going to give us a long and annoying hint animation. And now it's right back to Norfair, actually. But don't worry, now we'll explore all of Norfair. So yeah, and this actually leads us back into the pout, into the area where we got the bombs. We have to go for this hallway, which we haven't in a while. So there's no more power-ups I really want to grab. There was one, I'm pretty sure there's one missile tank I can grab, but I don't want to grab it. I just want to thank you guys for watching for so long. And we're about to go to Ridley's lair right now. I don't even get this. Anyway. Although, I wonder if one of you guys is a JD. I told him I was going to stream and I hope he's watching. Anyway, we're going to run through here real quick. Mess up our Shrine Spark. Great. It's great. Boom, shine spark. We're gonna shoot this. Boom. Sorry, I messed that up. But as you can see, we can actually open up this door now to the end of the hallway because we have super missiles. Early, I remind you. This is one of the places where you can use super missiles, despite that we have super missiles early in order to do a little bit of a sequence break. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. We don't want to have super missiles on. Throw up a giant spark. This is another room that's super easier. And on top of just needing super missiles, it also is a heated room. These superheated rooms are the type of rooms that we take damage in constantly unless we have our Varia suit. Kaboom! Shakalaka. And this is yet another room that you can just fly through the Shine Spark. And oh wait, it's another super missile tank. Don't mind if I do grab it. And yeah, we're just gonna Shine Spark back out of this room now. Kaboom, baby! Kaboom, baby! Now we're gonna build up speed boost again in order to fly into this area, in order to go to back to the high jump in this door. And there's actually a path leading to a superheated room we can go into now that we won't take damage in there. And use our Varia suit in order to progress. Terminal, it's kind of annoying, but I'm gonna have to blow through all these blocks in order to get to the next area. Yeah, you can see those are actually speed boost blocks. Oh great, there's a bunch of enemies. We're also about to run this hyper into our beam, by the way. Hiya! Meaning Samus's basic attack's about to get quite a bit stronger. But anyway, let's get past this dumb guy. We're going to bomb into this floor. And here's yet another super missile door. And I believe there's a way to Shine Spark for this area. I think we really do just kind of have to walk through it still. Kind of sucks. But anyway, you can Shine Spark for a lot of this stuff. Man, we still have to move Samus, I'm not so bad. Also, as you can see, despite the fact we're immune to just plain old heated rooms, we still take damage from lava. Makes sense, it's quite a bit harder with lava, is quite a bit harder than just a hot room. And here we can grab yet another missile tank, super missile tank. Wait, so what you want me to do here is we have this enemy spawner spawn an enemy, and then turn that enemy into a platform for Ice Beam. Dang, I messed it up. I mean, maybe I didn't. Try here. Nope, not far enough. So we got the enemy spawner on spawning another enemy until I destroy that one and grab its energy. Drop. Kaboom! Here we have our next super missile deck. We can hold a total of 6 super missiles now. Which is highly powerful at this point in the game. As we aren't supposed to have any super missiles yet, I remind you. We did a little sequence break and now we have 6. We have pretty big difference between 0 and 6, I feel like. And it's an infinite difference, but anyway. I don't think there's like a tiny shine spark in this area, but it's not. But one, it's fine to just go through it slowly normally. Okay, there we go. So as you hear, we're gonna walk through this hallway and progress more. That's lava, and lava still hurts us, as you know. Here we have a map room, which will fill in our map data for warfare. And here we have a room that would damage us if we didn't have the Varia suit. And we're back to where we were. As you can see, and what do we do? What do we do? Well, that lava before was actually fake. That was the part of the order to get really anywhere in Lower North, you have to go through fake lava. It just happens to be here, I guess. Yep, that's lava. That's fake lava, and this is a false block. But that is real lava, and will damage us. Okay, so let's see, we got it there without dying, luckily. Which is good, because I literally am worried about dying at this point. I mean, I'm not talking about that. I want to shoot this guy. I'm gonna shoot that guy with missiles. I'm just gonna shoot everything with missiles at this point, actually. I'm pretty worried about dying. I'm becoming a little bit trigger happy because of it. This is also false lava. I know that much, and we're about to get our next upgrade, luckily. I mean, we'll build a real fill. The problem is we have to go over this side hopper first. There's quite a bit of damage. But anyway, we did not die, luckily. And here we have the all-powerful wave beam. With our beam, we'll be able to shoot through walls and just snipe enemies. And here we're back at the full energy, full missile, and full super missiles. And here you can see our super awesome wave beam. And now I can just shoot for this wall and murder this side hopper that used to nearly kill us. And as you can see, we can actually shoot through all these blocks. Oh, I get it. We had to be able to wave beam so we can shoot through these blocks so we can build up a speed boost. That's kind of a nice puzzle. Oh, cool. I get this puzzle too. Use the wave beam on this timing from the bottom. So we have another thing. We're just going to bomb him over and over again and kill him. And actually, you might realize this kind of is an infinite loop back. And this is a loop back to where we already started. And here we can grab another missile, taking us to a total of 80 missiles. And here we have yet another mini boss. Which will be pretty easy because we can kill him pretty easily with our super missiles since we aren't even supposed to have them yet. Okay, here we go. And again, fight mode with missiles by using our wall jump, but we're primarily meant to use the ice beam on this guy and then jump up to it. Okay, boom, we beat the mini boss. Opening up the next area as he crashes through the floor. Just about now, we actually normally have to do another boss battle, but we can skip it since we got super missiles early. And here we see yet another cutscene with Ridley and his mothership landing on Zenith, and Ridley flying out of it to battle Samus. There's gonna be a little grind here until we get at least one super missile. We'll need that in order to open up Ridley's lair. There we go, one super missile. That's enough. So as you can see, boom. We're actually about to grab our next energy tank. So let's see. It's not very clearly choreographed, but there is actually a hole right there. It's meant to be a trap, and it saves a little time if we don't fall for it. Anyway, then you learn to not fall for it, you have to jump at a certain point, but I don't quite remember exactly where the point is. And here we have our next energy tank. We completed one full row of energy tanks now. I think there were only two rows. I think there are 2 rows of energy tanks too. I think there was actually 2 full rows of energy tanks in the game. I'm reaching about an hour right now, which is not the best time in my opinion. But anyway, it's the races, I guess. Seeing as we are pretty deep in the Ridley. And we're about, and this is the only mandatory map from the game, and it will give us all the data on Ridley's area. Yeah, our next power-up is actually unknown item number 3, by the way. We're about to go and grab it right now, along with another energy tank. Anyway, right now we're just gonna jump really high. And here we get our third unknown item block type, looks like. Anyway, we're just going to shoot these enemies and kill them. And continue progressing towards Ridley. And we're actually gonna be able to grab one more set of missiles, super missiles, before we battle Ridley. Along with 2 more actual missile tanks, bringing us to 100 missiles. The amount that I generally need to actually finish the route. So I don't think we'll cook a single another normal missile tank unless they're super in the array after this one right here. So what we need to do is we need to freeze one of these enemies and then jump on them and we grab a missile. Otherwise they'll fall into that bottomless pit. Well, actually, but this bottomless pit actually has a bottom in Metroid fashion. And will lead to problems. i.e. it'll drop us right down to Ridley before it'll grab the super missile tank in here. This will make Ridley a slightly harder fight. Even though he's already going to be an easy fight, even to 6, but 8 is nice, especially for the final boss and Mother Brain. And here, the eyeball door is a little bit stronger. The one in front of Cray, but he shoots a laser beam. And takes 3 missiles, I believe. But overall, he's still not that hard. And here we have Ridley's room, as you can see right there. And unknown item number 3. How convenient. And this one's an unknown suit. And all the unknown items will eventually become decoded and grant us more items. But anyway, we have our first set of we have the first of our second row of energy decks. Anyway, right now we're going to turn around and we find that Ridley is right here. Not responding. I guess the run's over. We made it super far. We're at Ridley, but well, sorry guys.